Hey guys, and welcome to the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast. This is our coverage of Shrewsbury Food Festival. This was dramatically cut short. This was meant to be a two-parter. Apologies for that. I went to day one. Me, Verity, Timmy, and my wife, Kaz. And the idea was to get what we got today, let Timmy go around and investigate what's going on. And on day two, Timmy was meant to do his very own podcast and talk about what he'd found out. He was so excited for it, but alas, I got a bit sunstroked on day one, and I was really, really poorly on Sunday, so I couldn't make it for day two. And I'm really gutted, to be honest, because Timmy was looking forward to it, and I was, relying on that extra content as well. And it would have been so much better for us to get a more in-depth look into the food festival from a child's eyes. So I apologise that we couldn't get part two, but this part one is still absolutely fantastic. This features myself and Verity, and we were playing our game of Word Up, which is real fun. So if you're not aware of what we do with Word Up, we asked for lots of random words from the public, and we got sent in over 100 random words. So thank you so much if you supplied words. I chose the first 60, and I gave us 30 words each. And these words had to be wedged into conversations that we got during the day, and then we were going to go head to head. So the first one to get all 30 or closest to wins. So the best way for us to do this is I gave us our very own noises to indicate that we got the word. So if you hear this, that means I got a word. And also if you hear this, that means Verity gets a word. I'm a ding and Verity's a dong. So let's see how we get on with this competition. I've got to say though, Verity was giving me some trash talk in the last episode. She said she was going to absolutely destroy me. So let's see how we get on, shall we? Oh, it is worth mentioning as well, before we go into this, that this is the 10th year of Shrewsbury Food Festival, and I've got to say it's such an honour to be a part of it and to come and do our thing. So thank you so much to Shropshire Festivals team, to Beth, Claire Pogock as well, who's been a great person to speak to on emails, and she's always very, very excited to have us there. So thank you so much for letting us come and do our thing. Right, I'll leave you with this episode. Hope you enjoy. Right guys, welcome to the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast. You can hear Cars of Chiefs in the background. It's not actual Cars of Chiefs, we don't own the rights to that music, but...
Well, it might be. I've not seen the stage, have you?
I haven't, no. But we're at a food festival.
Yay!
And there's lots and lots of people here. It's warm, it's a bit cloudy, but I'm expecting it to clear up a little bit. We've got lots and lots of people to speak to today. I've got to say, we come in here and the Shropshire Festivals team have been so helpful. They printed us our own podcast things, right?
Our very own podcast lanyards. It's exciting.
Look the part today. Look the part. Right, today we're playing a game.
I'm nervous. I talked big talk about this, and I don't think I'm going to be able to deliver.
I think you'll be fine.
Well, you say that. I'm pretty slow though.
We've got two cards with 30 words of Word Up.
Okay.
And it's a bit like bingo, except we're trying to wedge in words into conversation. Some of these words are just ridiculous.
I'm nervous.
Thank you to everybody that sent in words, but we got like over 100. And I had to take Llanfire, Pool, Grill, really, Gogos with that town in.
Nice attempt, well done, good.
I've lived in Wales for so long and I still...
Is that actually how you say it?
No.
I just know the Gogos.
That's like the shortened down version.
Got ya.
That's the micro PDF version.
Understood.
So anyway, I chose 60. The first 60 that came up, we got 30 each. There's card 1 and card 2, so we should flip for this.
Okay, I've not seen either card yet, so I'm nervous.
This is. I've got to keep it like that, though. I've no voice.
Yeah.
So you're going to go heads or tails, and you can choose.
I'm going to go heads, please.
Oh, I've got to do it again.
It fell on the floor.
Because I got my microphone. Tails.
Okay, what are you going with? Oh, you've seen them.
I know them. I'll choose for you.
Okay.
Sheet 1.
Okay, great. Will you send it to me?
So I'm going to send it to you.
Thank you.
So the idea of this is word up. I did get a question on Instagram. We've got to squeeze these. Did you want to say sheet 1 for you?
Yeah.
We've got to squeeze these into interviews, and we've got 30 to do. So the first one to do it wins, basically. And I'm sorry for the weird configuration of them.
I'm nervous about this. I feel like I need a couple of hours with a pad and pen just to do a bit of homework on words and a dictionary, maybe.
So if you see us walking around today and we're looking at our phone, that's why. We're not being rude. Right, let's go find some people to speak to.
Okay.
Right, word up! So as you walk through today, one of the first things you'll see is the Lincoln Davis truck, this is the first time I've seen the Lincoln Davis truck in person. No, I saw it at the colour run, but I didn't. I was like in and out of the colour run.
I've seen it parked outside the Haymar Centre.
Yeah.
It's a very snazzy thing.
We're really proud of our Lincoln Davis exhibition van. We got this back in November, so this is our first summer season with it. So we're here. We're going to be at the Flower Festival and then various locations across sort of Shropshire, Telford, Wrekin, Mid Wales.
Why did you have to make it so bland, though? I'm joking. It's nice and colourful. It's fantastic to see you guys with such a humongous presence. Wherever you go, Lincoln Davis just turn up and do their thing. You know?
We will be everywhere, and we'd just say a big thank you as well to Shropshire Festivals for letting us be here today and popping us in such a prime location as well, right in the middle of all the food stalls. So, and we've had great footfall already. I think we're about midday today, and we've already had loads of people come over. We're handing out free sunscreen today.
Yes,
Sorry, you're just encouraging people to be diligent with the weather and hand out that sun cream.
Absolutely.
Very sensible.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really sunny day and then the clouds come over, but it doesn't matter even if it's cloudy. You can still get sunburned. So we're just saying to people, pop your sun cream on, put your hats on, make sure you get covered up, go in the shade, and just be sensible, really. And if you've got any worries or concerns about, I've got a mole and it looks a bit funny or it's a bit itchy or whatever it might be, just go and get it checked out for reassurance, because the earlier you get checked, and if you have got cancer or anything similar, and the earlier you get diagnosed, hopefully the better outcome you will have. So that's the message that we're pushing
Very
today.
Strong message. I hope you hammer home it.
Absolutely.
And if it does get a bit moist, you got a bit of a roof over your top.
Yeah, exactly.
So absolutely fine.
We've got some sofas inside, and we might have somebody wearing our sunny mascot later on and walking around the site as well.
They'll look very flamboyant in that, won't they?
Absolutely. There's some lovely bright blue leggings.
You need to get in there. Yeah, you need to get in there, man.
I didn't realise it was an option. How wonderful.
We are always looking for volunteers to come and wear sunny at any of our events. So if you're keen,
can we get an evil sunny on the go?
An evil
go around
sunny?
Pushing kids over and stuff.
Let's not do that.
Kick flips. I think it'd be really good. Yeah. Very vomiter. Right. Okay. For Lincoln Davis, you guys do so much for for people. It's nice to see that you're getting rewarded with nice events to come to, nice people to speak to.
Yeah.
I'm going to be at the award ceremony on the 4th of July as well.
Oh,
really
fabulous.
Nice.
Yeah, we've got that happening at the Osprey Showground. So we have that every year, our celebration evening. And really that's just for us to say a big thank you to sort of our volunteers, our supporters, and to recognise them and all the work they do, our corporate supporters, fundraisers. Really, it's a big thank you from us for all of the hard work, because we can't do this on our own. It's all very well us coming out and standing on a stall and doing events, but without everybody that supports us, then we wouldn't be here.
And you're surrounded by all this food as well. There's more than a pot noodle to grab around here. Have you worked out what you're going to be doing for dinner? Or
I have done a bit of a scan. I'm sort of getting off shift at about 2:00 this afternoon, so I will be out there.
That's when you'll be on the Shrewsbury Gin.
Yes. Shrewsbury Gin launched yesterday.
Perfect.
I will be going and having a look at that. Yeah.
There you go, Darren. We've done your bit for you now. You can shut up. Well, I don't think we'll be seeing any Paul Hollywoods around here today, but we've certainly got some special culinary people about today. So
absolutely, looking forward to it. Looking forward to going and having a bit of a taste of things and getting some food later and maybe a couple of drinks.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for being our first interview today. And
You're very
I hope
welcome.
your day goes well.
Thank you ever so much.
Cheers.
I was a bit flapping today because I'm helping over at the cook school as well. So normally I'm a bit more set up.
This is the third year I've been here, and it's always it's loads of activity going on, and
it's always a very busy festival. This.
Look at that. Whenever I do this, it's always hot and there's lots going on. I'll do walk miles. I always end up feeling manky by the end of it, a bit sweaty and stuff. But this heat, along with the kitchen and the flames, how do you manage with that?
It's just, I mean, Chef White's help. They do help a lot. You know, they're designed to keep you cool. Shave me head for one as well. That's helped. But no, it's just you get used to it in the kitchens. I mean, this is particularly muggy today, and a lot of running round. But in the professional kitchens in the restaurant, you know, you just get used to it. It's a much drier heat in there because you've got all the burners going. Whereas today, obviously, you're out in the middle of a field. It's a lot more muggy. So yeah, it's a struggle today. What with it being so hot.
With a live demo, I've spoken to TV chefs and friends with Adam Purnell. And
I love Adam. He's a good mate.
Yeah, he comes fully charged, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But when it comes to like live TV and stuff, and I guess there are ways around. You can go camera 1, camera 2. Yeah. When you're on stage in front of people and you mess up, you properly mess up in front of people. Right?
That's it. Yeah, you've just got to play. I mean, they know it's never going to be perfect, and they like a bit of theatre. So it's actually quite good if you mess up when you're doing a demo. Gives you something to talk about. Gives a bit of theatre. Gives a bit of drama.
Properly own up to it. And just
exactly. Exactly. Like I burnt the pan earlier, but you know, recovered from it. It was nothing.
Like quite relatable as well.
Exactly. You know, I mean, look at the famous video with Gordon Ramsay when he was doing the Granny Smith apple demonstration and he set the bin on fire. You know, it's live cooking for you. That's what happens. You know, and you're under a bit of pressure and the equipment you haven't worked with before, so.
Cameras that can properly zoom into you as well, you know.
That's it.
Well, they always do well with sexy looking pictures from here, do you know what I mean? That's always really good. What are you working on at the moment outside of Food Festival?
So I was funny you say, I was with Adam Purnell at the pub in the park last weekend.
What a guy.
Yeah, which was brilliant.
Have you seen his McDonald's menu, by the way?
Yeah. Mick can't say. Yes, he introduced me to that. We had a fair few of them last weekend. And then I'm back with him again next weekend in Leamington Spa. So just running the rum shack there, getting introduced to some really cool people. He introduced me to Tom Bateman, which was ace, like, you know, so I went for a few beers with him.
Yeah, he's a good guy, Adam. And I haven't really supported him with his new restaurant, so I need to go and say hello, you know, really good. Yeah,
I mean, Embers is awesome. It's a great location as well. He's done it's in Ironbridge. It's in Ironbridge. It's called Embers. All fire cooking. Really, really cool place. Really cool vibe.
Everything comes out looking black and crusty and sexy. And
sexy is exactly how he would describe his food as well.
I've always said that. Yeah, he's always been a bit of a hero to me. He can fit in as one of the Avengers any day.
Yeah,
he really is. I love him. What are you working on at the moment? Have you got?
So I'm back with Roots and Wings again now. So really going to try and push that. I'm wanting to start like a TikTok channel, YouTube channel. Start doing some videos. I released my first video the other day, which was the world record beef Wellington. Just need to get somewhere cool to film it all because my kitchen at home is a bit dated, should we say.
Where are you based? Are you based Shrewsbury or Shropshire? Or
Shrewsbury and Market Drayton. I'm between two sites, so I spend a lot of time at my girlfriend's house, and then I'm at my main house, which is in Market Drayton.
We'll have to sort out a proper biscuit interview.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be ace. Yeah,
because,
I'd love
that. This is the first time I've interviewed you. Because, like I said, last time, every time I'm at the food festival, I'm like here, there, everywhere.
Yeah.
I've just missed Steve, the hungry guy, by a few minutes, and now he's gone into the wilderness.
Last year, I came and I literally had to demo and then run off to do a function at someone's house. So this year, at least, I get to chill out and enjoy some good beers and some nice food.
Is there any of the food trucks here today that you're looking at, or is there anything you fancy?
I haven't had a proper scout around yet. I need to go and see the Jules tent because they're some mates of mine and I like their beer. But yeah, there's plenty to choose from, so I'm going to get a goodie bag of hot sauces and oils and stuff like that.
Oh, perfect.
Last year I had the sexiest burger I've ever had. It was Wild Street Kitchen.
Oh, yes. He was a very, very good chef. He's round there somewhere, yeah, and he does all sorts, doesn't he? Like pigeon, venison burgers, all
Venison
that sort
burger.
of stuff.
I was sat with Liam Tinsley last year.
Yeah.
That was when he's all beefy boyed up, and I was like, "Oh, it's the best burger in town," and he was like,
Yeah, oh, that's it.
Sorry, beefy boys, but it is. Like,
I'm gonna have to go check that out because burger is one of my favourite things.
It's insane, Beefy Boys.
Oh, I love Beefy Boys, yeah. But it's Wild Street Kitchen, you say? Yeah, I'm going to go
Wild
check
Street
that out.
Kitchen, they are fantastic. Where can people follow you?
Roots and Wings Chef on Instagram, Roots and Wings Chef on Facebook. Yeah.
Great chatting to you, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Organise that feature, it'd be great.
Please, yeah, ping me a message.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you.
Right, so Timmy, come here a sec. So we've got a couple of interviews in. How are you enjoying yourself so far?
Good.
Good, yeah? What have you been doing?
So I've been on teacups.
On the teacups, yeah.
I've been on the big slide. I've seen Liam.
Saw Liam? Okay.
I've been
saw
on
Liam
the
too.
assault course
You went on the
and-
assault course?
and also wiggle
You went.
and also the water raining thing.
The what?
Misting tent.
The basting tent.
Misting tent.
They basted you ready to go in the oven, have they?
No. Misting
It's fun.
tent.
Have you been in the misting tent before?
No, I've not. It sounds refreshing though.
You want to
It
try?
sounds like something like,
Yeah.
"Hey babe, have you ever been to the misting tent? I'm going to take you to the..." It is very refreshing.
It's over there.
Verity, how you get on with your words?
Not great. I've squeezed out 4 words. I think you've done about 30. So my trash talk earlier this week is just wasted.
There's plenty of time to go. I'm pretty sure we can...
Well, you say that, but I'm looking at my list of words and my mind's just going,
There are a few words further down my list that I'm going to struggle with when I get to...
Right.
I don't know what xenotransplantation means.
I've got about 3 words that I can't even say, let alone know what they mean.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
I can say it, don't know what it means.
What's
though.
the word that Beth wanted on the list as well? Anybody remember?
Oh no, I can't remember.
Gobbledygook.
Oh, gobbledygook. Yeah, I remember.
You can. I'll tell you what I'll do.
Yeah.
I'll let you swap one of your words for gobbledygook.
Okay.
Okay, because that's what Beth Heath asked for. She wanted a word, and we'll use
Gobbledygook. Okay.
So
I'll
you
do
can
my
either
best.
add it and have the extra point at the end, maybe win outright, or you can swap it.
Well, I've already told you my plan for winning is just entering my own words and just blatantly cheating, to be honest.
We saw a beautiful cow up the top there, bull. So you can't do that either. I did say you can't do it to animals.
Oh, I was going to interview
Interview an alpaca.
a cow or something, get my words in. They won't mind.
Should we do a biscuit run? Should we just walk
Yeah?
so we can find people?
Yeah.
Let's do it. That's very impromptu, but let's go for it. Let's see if these people... Excuse me? Hello? Hi? No? You want to say hello to us? No.
No, they were so wary, that was funny.
They ran away.
No!
We'll head towards the bar because I feel like people that have got a pint in their hands might be more likely to
Yeah,
speak to us.
more relaxed.
What are your thoughts, by the way? Your first impressions of this?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's pretty lively. Can I get some words in now or no?
Not with me, you can't. Right, let's see if anybody wants to speak to us. You guys want to say hello? Can we come and say hello to you guys? Yeah, we're from the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast. We're just having a walk around, chatting to people. Have you guys been to the food festival before?
I haven't been before, but my good friend here has.
I live in Shrewsbury and we've been a few times. Yeah, love it.
What are your thoughts on this event? You enjoy it?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's good for the kids. We took them on the assault course before. And
I've just seen my kid, he's with my wife, and he's just come back sweaty. He's just...
Yeah, they came out of the Nerf arena dripping, didn't
Yeah.
they? But they all enjoyed it, definitely.
Are you guys here for the day now? You settled up some...
yeah, we've got a table and I think we're gonna have a mooch over to the the music stage later on and find somewhere and sit down and get
Plenty of
drunk.
bars to go. You got to take it easy though. You don't want to
Yeah.
be spinning around like a drill bit later. You want to be enjoying yourself.
Nice, lot of samples to be had around the local food stalls and things. So
Is
we've
there?
sampled a few gins and vodkas already.
I think we
So
need to go find those sampling stalls, Alex.
loop round here, you'll be fine.
I think anywhere that says look and eat is definitely somewhere I should stay away from, in all honesty.
No, I'm all for them. I'm hungry.
Have you got your eye on any of these food stalls for later, or are you just going to wing it?
Yeah, I think there's some nibbles around. Fudge, we're going to go and get a bit of that, and there's pork scratchings over there.
So you're going to walk past, then take your hat off, then walk past again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fake moustache, pair of glasses.
Fantastic. Well, brilliant. Have a great time, guys.
Enjoy your day.
Enjoy the day. Right, should we do one more? Let's keep walking. The Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast, that's us.
I didn't get any words in then, did you?
Yeah, I got drill bit. Yeah, so.
Honestly,
done.
these words should be so easy for me. Half of them are, well, got about 5 that are food related, but my mind's not allowing it.
Excuse me, sir. No, you don't want to say hello? Okay, you're right. I've got a really good idea.
Right.
Can you help me with something, please?
I can try.
Do you know what xenotransplantation means?
No.
There we go. That's one of my words done.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much. Cheers. Was that cheating?
That is absolutely outrageous. I'm fuming. Absolutely fuming.
It's done off the list, though. I mean, that's how we do things. We're getting pictures taken out of us now by Steve Oliver, great friend of ours. Yeah. How are you, my man?
I'm very well, you?
Yeah, but, are you having a good time?
Always a good time at a food festival.
It's nice seeing you dressed in pink. Looking beautiful.
Fetching, don't you think?
Yeah.
Very fetching.
Yeah. We're doing Word Up today, so we've got like words that were sent in by people.
I was aware of the words.
Yeah. There's one here, right, and it's pronounced.
Oh, here we go. Another cheat.
No, I haven't read them.
No, Alex.
I just went up to someone and said, "Excuse me, do you know what xenotransplantation means?" And that's like, that counts because I've said it.
I see.
But hippotomostroquipedalophobia. What do you reckon that means?
I mean, if you can't even say it right, Alex, come on, put some
I'll
effort
go
in.
again. Hippotomostroquipedalophobia.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Oh no, I've gone off it now. I do apologise.
Swipe down.
I've lost your wording. I've lost
There
your.
you go.
Okay.
Hippotomostroquipedalophobia.
I think it's a fear of hippos.
You reckon?
I think that's a great guess.
But if it's not a fear of hippos, I'm going to say it's a fear of something that's large.
You're onto something
Very
there.
good, very good.
Do you want to know what it is?
Hit me.
It's the fear of long words. And there's about 20 letters in this word. So
An abracadabra, you've learnt something new.
There's another one just in for the good measure. I wish I had one of them in my head.
How did you notice? Was I not smooth?
You one of them. That would have been great if I could have just produced one from your list without you knowing.
If that happens, I get points.
Is arachnophobia part of your list?
Just have a look. Squeeze one of those words into a sentence and I'll
Okay.
Verity's like, I'm going to get this list.
Well, actually, I'm about to go over and see Chris Burt on his stage there, and occasionally I have been known to see him titivate one of his creations on a plate just to make sure that it looks right.
Is it one of his zesty creations?
Could be. Are we 2 for 1? Are we 2 for 1 there?
Yeah. Does it involve chives and anchovies?
Not normally, I think. Not with Chris Burt. I think.
Am I killing it? Did I go too far?
Absolutely smashing it. You just did 4 in a row.
I think I'm helping you out far too much here.
And I appreciate it because he was absolutely whipping me, so I'm thrilled now. Thank you. What a palaver it's been.
Well,
You had a busy night.
palaver or pavlova, because that's also a good word that you really should have had on your list.
I'll add it to my list and we've just ticked it off. Thank you.
Were you doing the thing last night, the awards last night?
No, I wasn't. I was tucked up at home, ready for today. I didn't want to be burning myself out at
bless
both
you.
ends. So,
Looked like it was a great night. Let's get more involved with you guys. I really
Absolutely.
do. Like, a round table discussion needs to be had.
round tables are good.
Yeah,
Square tables or oblong tables, they're also good. That should be on your list.
there you go. It should
Right,
be.
I'm going to go and see Chris Burt.
Thanks ever so much.
Might titivate some food, who knows?
See you later. Hey, that was fantastic.
Yeah, I'm thrilled with
Put a pin on
that.
this and head towards the Manhattans.
I was,
Not to drink Manhattans.
I thought you were getting some words in. I thought, hang on.
No,
don't
no.
count.
She's about to slap me.
So, I was like, that don't you cheat. Right, let me just cross off some of them. Zesty.
Oh, she's crossing off her list.
Chive,
That's
anchovy.
See if there's anybody here that I know
Amazing.
to speak to. That was really good, that was. So Steve Oliver invited me to the Business Chamber of Commerce meeting, which was really nice. Got to meet lots of new business members. They had an awards ceremony last night, hence my questioning. So now we're going to head towards the music stage and we're going to go find the Manhattans. So, a few years ago, in the time before the Shrewsbury Biscuit, I was a huge fan of Ralph Garman. Had a podcast called Thorskin Podcast, and through all that I met a good friend called Sandeep. Now Sandeep is very passionate about music for a long time, and now he's rocking up at the food festivals with his band The Manhattans to rock it at Shrewsbury Food Festival.
It was really exciting to watch you guys join eyes for the first time. It was like Alex was about to implode.
I was gonna say, so around 3 years ago, we made this promise. Like, I don't know if we verbally made, but in my mind, it was a promise that we would meet up one day. So when I saw Alex and I received the nicest hug I've ever met from a bearded gentleman, I loved it.
Bearded gentleman.
Got that beard, that bear effect. That's what it is. Yeah. How was that for you? Manhattans, man.
It was great. I mean, the worst thing about doing any gig is the packing up and the pack down.
It's a fast process,
So if
right?
I'm breathing heavily, I'm fine medically, probably. I might do a blood pressure check, but I'm okay. But man, I am just sweating. But it's so great. This is probably the biggest gig we've ever done.
It was a great set.
Oh, thank you.
Really, really enjoyed it. Well done.
Oh man, honestly, the crowd were just great. They were electric. They were biting up. I mean, it's about between 12 and 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday morning, so the sun's blaring, and
I feel like the music set that you chose is perfect for a party. It's the epitome of energy, because you had a bit of sensitivity there, but you also dialed it up with a bit of rock at the end.
Yeah, we like to keep the crowd up and down, but more importantly, I need a break halfway through that set, so we've got to do Gabrielle's Out of Reach just to let me get my breath back. And then all those 90s kids are like, yeah, we love this banger. So
Yeah, you got to do that. Where have you been going with the Manhattan Zone? Have you been as far as Czechoslovakia yet?
We aim to be Czechoslovakia's hottest, good-looking band.
Yeah.
At the moment, we're only my street's most hottest, good-looking band because I live in a street full of old people. But anyway, that's beyond the point. No,
don't undersell it. Don't undersell it. That's still the greatest.
Hey, I'm very popular with the old people, that's all I'll say. Although I'm 34 now, I'm an old person myself, I've got grey hair.
Oh, behave. 34 isn't old, for goodness sake.
God, I'm offended everyone today. What I meant to say was, no, we are playing all around Shropshire. We take any gig that comes to us. Lately, it's been a bit of Telford, a bit of Shrewsbury. We played this really small village called, what is it again? I can't remember the name. It's somewhere towards Minster. It was Minsterley.
Somewhere towards Minsterley, and it's called Minsterley.
It's called Minsterley. Yeah, called the Crown and Sceptre. And we rocked up thinking there's going to be a couple of people, a couple of old boys, a couple of young people. It was packed full of like 18-year-olds to 20-year-olds, and they were just absolutely mental. The landlady actually came up to us and said, right, just a warning, the nearest police station is about 5 miles away and their response time is about 2 hours. Are you playing any football songs? I said, I don't know what a football song is. I watched Ted Lasso, but I don't know what a football song is. I mean, if you're doing the Jamie Tart song, maybe. But anyway, I digress. So we said, if you play football songs like Sweet Caroline and things like that, I was like, no, because that's fine. Because if you play football songs, the recreational drug addicts, should we say, will kick off, and there'll be fights in the car park. Oh, so luckily we got out. We didn't have to call the local police. It was almost like an episode of Hot. It was also like a real life version of Hot Fuzz.
Amazing.
Like, who'd have thought, eh?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, no one said, no one had a great big bushy beard, but other than that, it was good.
Well, now the band is immortalised. I mean, you're working with Beth Heath. So you were at Oaken Gates Carnival. You did. How is it performing for people at events? How does it feel getting there? Do you feed energy off the ants out there?
Absolutely. I mean, actually, somebody. The best gig I did, not to pick favourites, but was Oaken Gates Carnival, because I'm a Telford lad, lived there, born and bred, so a lot of people who I grew up with, old friends, people I've fallen out with, got to see me kind of do what I do best. The other lads are from Shrewsbury and Oswestry, so we get some gigs in Oswestry as well, actually. But the Oaken Gates Carnival was probably the pinnacle of my performing career, and I've been doing this like 15 odd years now. I don't know, I started off with like original songs about my ex-girlfriend, but now it's But now it's just like, they want to hear The Darkness, we'll do The Darkness. They want to hear Thin Lizzy, we'll do Thin Lizzy. We need to do T'Pau, Shrewsbury's very own T'Pau. That's our next kind of aim, I think.
I think that's a good aim.
Absolutely. Well, dude, it's great to meet you in person properly. I'm sure we're going to meet at the festivals and events. Will you be doing Oktoberfest?
I am trying to do Oktoberfest, because my work normally do it.
I'll demand it from Beth. I'll say, listen, If you want the biscuit there, Manhattan's have got to be there. Okay.
There we go. That's it. I think we're going to be playing Oktoberfest. But seriously, no. In all sincerity, really nice to meet you. Like bit in the flesh, Alex. I think you owe me a pint of mead. That was promised about 3 years ago.
Mead.
So
Oh, is there anyone that's on mead here today? Let's go and do it. Well, anyway, we're going to get ready for the Scoundrels. But great set. Great to meet you, and good luck with everything.
I'm a huge fan of the podcast, but it's great.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Right, so we've. Hello. Hi. You okay? Miss you. That's Stacey from Shrewsbury Prison. We've just been doing lots of music-y stuff now, speaking to people. Now we're going to delve more into food. We just walked down what I call food alley. It's where all the food trucks are, and every single truck has got a queue.
A mile long.
Yeah.
Massive queue.
So what we're doing now is we're walking towards the chef school. Enjoying yourself?
I'm having a lovely time. We've just sat and watched the Dirty Rockin' Scoundrels. They were amazing.
Can't come to a thing like this and not see the Dirty Rockin' Scoundrels. They're just phenomenal.
They are amazing. Paul's an awesome front man.
He's fun, isn't he?
Yeah. It's fabulous. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
What I love about the food festival is we're around every single corner there's something to look at.
Yeah.
You know?
Something different.
Now here what they do is they have cook-alongs.
Wow.
So you have like Jean-Christophe Novelli, TV chef. You'll have famous chefs from around the area, and you can pay a small fee and you can cook food with them.
That's a bit exciting, isn't it?
Yeah. And
I'd just make a mess.
All the money goes to charity. I don't know who's doing it now at this time.
I'm trying to look for a guy all in whites. I can't find anyone there.
Well, we can usually just walk in.
Oh, it's
That's Chris Burt there. Let's just walk in. Let's just see what happens. Let's see if Chris Burt.
Let's have a go.
You know, I'll walk in with microphones. I just don't know if he's going to throw me out or not. I'd be like, "Oh, biscuit guy."
Hello.
Just stand biscuit. Am I going to have to follow you around, Mr. Burt? So they're setting up.
We're going to chase him up and down the.
Hi everyone. Hello. All right. So they're setting up now for the next cook-along. All the money goes to charity, which is wonderful, and we'll get a word with the charity in a sec as well. I found Mini Biscuit. All right, Mini Biscuit, what have you been up to?
Just been on the big slide again.
Yeah, how many times is that now?
I've been on it 2 times.
A few times.
2 times.
Have you been in that mist tent again, Timmy? It's hot, isn't it?
Jean-Christophe Novelli's just walked in as well. A famous TV chef. There's lots going on.
Isn't there? Hustle and bustle everywhere.
Yeah. So I don't know who to speak to first. Chris Burt or Jean-Christophe Novelli? Which one do I go to?
Whichever one's available first.
Thank you for your patience, guys. Just give us 5 more minutes while the team just makes sure everything's stripped.
We are right in the middle.
I finally tell Jean-Christophe what we're actually cooking for 2 hours.
We may have to knock off these microphones. Hold on, we might have 5 minutes.
Yes, my friend.
Oh, we got 5 minutes.
Got 5 minutes. Yeah, back here again doing this thing that you love to do.
Absolutely. No, I prefer it when you hold it, actually.
No problem, I've got it.
Crazy though. My wife's got the kids' cookery school over there, so we're running over there. We're running over to Chef's Demo, then back over here, 2 hours with JC, and then luckily the last class of the day is a lady with beer. So we might actually get a drink.
From a beer, that sounds amazing. We were just chatting to Rob after his demonstration, and he's like, "Yeah, you go from here to there to everywhere."
It's crazy. And it's Rob's
good weather for running around so much, right?
Well, hey, look, everyone's like, "Chris, you've lost weight." Well, there's a reason.
Yeah, you've been a busy bee.
Busy. You know, and if you ask me the Mamma Mia question, do not ask me the Mamma Mia question.
I don't even know what that is. I'm so intrigued.
So we just opened a new restaurant.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Okay, so Hush is the restaurant. Thursday, Friday, Sundays, all a la carte. And then the Saturday specifically is party night, which is Mamma Mia.
Lots of glitter.
So they get a show and they get some lovely, lovely, delicious food.
Amazing.
New one for me, but hey.
A greedy Greek.
And I liaised with the lovely Anna Christoforou, and she gave me all the Greek tips that I could ever possibly need.
How does it feel to have Jean-Christophe Novelli here as well?
Well, this is Jean's third year. He's a good friend. I had Nick Knowles here last night, mate. So apparently I'm living the dream, but you know, I just feel like I'm running like a maniac.
Chris who?
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, JC's fabulous, and he's a fan. He adores this festival, and he adores people like Sue from Netherton Foundry. Loves all the, you know, this festival is so rich with local content and local people that I'm glad that the great man, takes time out of his schedule to come and. Did you want to chat with him?
Yeah, let's grab him.
JC, Shrewsbury Biscuit would like to speak to you. Now wipe the lipstick off your face.
We've done this. I'm not going back home tonight, so my wife wanted the lipsticks on my cheeks. Just a joke. Just joking.
Understood.
How are you?
I'm all right. We speak to you every year. You come here.
That's right. Yeah.
So how have you been?
So. Thank you for asking me. It's very rare when somebody asking me how I've been.
How are you?
Yeah, good. You have to have a good spirit, and obviously having a young family, obviously very far away from this pandemic situation. So we feel like free birds flying, all over again, and it's great. And obviously, as a chef, cooking it's still for me a huge passion, using a massive interest still, in my life. And it's funny. I thought, I've got difficulty to see now. I need to have glasses. My knees are a little bit wonky, but my palate, the way of tasting, smelling. My more or less all my five senses are, especially those two. Yeah, they are still. And it's funny because I noticed with my mom taught me to cook well over, many years ago. And she's still alive, she's 91. And she's completely lying on the bed, she can't move, poor lady, sadly. She can't see, she can't hear, but she still have it with the smell, the taste. It's extraordinary. You don't lose that. And my daughter's got it too. My daughter, she doesn't want to be a chef. She's not. She's in music. She's one of the best DJ and music producer and music writer. She performs. And she's a very good cook. And she's got that sense of smell and flavors and how to define things. Ingredients. She can walk in a room and she can work out what is cooking. And so it's been passed on. It's something we don't think of. It might not be a huge interest, unless if you love cooking. But it's like an advantage. And so
you may be getting old physically, that subway of life. But
well, I wouldn't care less because, like you say, how I am. For me, this is the most important thing. Obviously, my family first. If you got that occupations, you are feeling good naturally with nothing, because basically I'm not talking about smelling caviar or foie gras or steak every day. No, it's just I got excited with also asparagus just early on, like a little
those vegetables. Look at that.
No, here next door where I was doing a demo. So and this suit me. So
well, it's always lovely to see you.
Thank you.
I know you're about to do a cook-along.
We forgot to mention it's 10 years.
10-year anniversary.
Shrewsbury, 10 years.
Yes, 10
so
years.
I've been here for 3 years. And I keep saying, I am very fortunate. I am booked everywhere. I mean, I never thought when I was cooking in my restaurant every single day that one day I would be like, let's call it touring around the whole UK, Ireland,
shows,
everywhere, Northern Ireland, everywhere, Scotland, Wales, the whole lot. And I'm very privileged because I am still a Frenchman, even so I've been here for a very, very, very long time, 40 years now. And I see some fantastic places. Thank you for this, Chris. And I am always more or less booked again, on more or less the same. And when the girls in office say, right, come on, Jean-Christophe, tomorrow in 2 days' time you're going to Shrewsbury, for example. Right. When you hear the name, been there the year before, so it's going to be like driving a lovely car. You're going to be, I'm not saying festivals are not good in general, but sometimes it can be, not all of them, but sometimes it can be a wrong way. The weather is horrific, or it's not organized enough, or you can't park the equipment on the stage.
This event is good.
It's fantastic. Yeah. That's what I mean, and it's quite also I like when it's family oriented. where you got, you know,
Well,
anybody who can be anybody. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Well,
I just love it.
We need to put a paper clip on this because you're about to do the thing.
Yeah, you are. Well, I am. Yes. And just thank you. And happy whatever.
Lovely to see you again, as always.
Thank you.
And best of luck with today.
Nice talking to you, by the way. Thank you.
May I just have a quick one with Joe, because this is the first year we've had non-cook kids cookery school.
The Kids No Cook School.
Yeah, so tell us about it.
We just thought we'd do something fun and colourful where the kids can just create. We have a base, so like tomorrow we're doing a breakfast banana split.
Nice.
So the kids are using fruits, jazzing it up, making it colourful, putting cereals on it, sprinkles, whatever they want.
When the weather's like this, how do you stop the food going mouldy or rancid? Or
it stays in the big refrigerated van and then it moves to our fridge just before our lessons.
Amazing.
Everything's thought of.
Let's hope there's no power cut.
No, exactly. Hopefully.
I'm guessing there's a massive generator though, right?
Yes.
So it's all
yes, all done.
How important is it to get the kids motivated about food at a young age, from those grassroots ages?
I think it's amazing too, because they've got to learn about food and balance the healthy with the other stuff. And I think it's really good for them to get their hands in and learn how to handle it and tidy up after themselves a bit as well. And, you know,
I'm guessing with the nature of the food you're providing and the tuition you're providing, it's all of it. It's not going to be unpalatable, is it? Because your kids in the kitchen is questionable sometimes. So
we've just had some weird combinations, and we've sort of gone, that won't really be nice to actually eat together. So pick out that one and that one, not caramel, strawberry, and
my chocolate.
Well, ask Chris about choc ice and chips. But you don't want caramel, strawberry, and chocolate together. Pick, you know, your two. You know, just guide them a little bit and remind them that there's fruit to chuck on as well. Loads of meringues and.
Is there because kids are very anti-gourmet. They're not into like the slow cooking food. They're into like, I want it now. So what kind of recipes are you working on today that are quick and easy for kids to be able to?
Today we've done decorating cupcakes.
Nice.
We're about to do decorating biscuits. We've just done a festival mess, so an eating mess basically, but design your own, whether you want it fudgy or chocolatey. What else have we done? Oh, we did banana pops and marshmallow pops. And then later on we've got a no-bake cheesecake. So the base of the cheesecake's been made, but the kids will flavour it, colour it, decorate it and walk away
wonderful.
eating it. Everything is make it, walk away eating it, so it's instantaneous. And
is this something you're doing away from this festival? Is this something you're doing on the
No, not my day job, just...
What do you do normally?
Hairdresser.
Oh, right, okay. Is it locally in
I'm
Shrewsbury?
just married to Chris.
I'd never met you before, but that's nice. That makes sense now.
Hence the fact that I've run over here to help with this one.
Yeah.
It's great to have a supportive wife. My wife sat over there. She'll be following me around. She carries my bags. She helps me out. She's honestly, when you're a creative person and you're here and you're there everywhere and you've got a supportive spouse like yourself, it really does mean the world.
Well, this is fun because it's the same but different. It's still working with customers. It's still being creative, but on a different level. So it's good.
Wonderful.
I look forward to it every year.
Well, it's great chatting to you today.
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you.
And I hope it goes well. I hope you don't have a power cut.
Yeah, we haven't so far.
No, fantastic.
Perfect.
Have a great
Thank
day.
you very
Have a great
much.
Right, so we found a tent called Chef's Locker.
It smells delicious.
It smells delicious. We've got brought in by the food, to be honest. Let's see if we can get some interviews with these fine people. Who's in charge here?
I'm in charge.
You're in charge. Do you mind if I put a microphone in your face?
Yeah, come say hello.
Yeah? Oh, okay, so...
Sorry,
This is for the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast.
Excellent.
What I'll do is I'll give you that microphone, if you don't mind holding that.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
And then we'll hold this one.
Yeah, do you want to come round? Or?
You can do.
Oh, I can come out the front?
Yeah, come out the front, come out the front.
You want to try it?
Oh, okay.
What is it?
If you're going to force us to eat food.
Basically, it should taste like a pina colada. So it's grilled pineapple, coconut sugar, desiccated coconut, and lime gel.
I presume you have to sing every time you try it, right?
Yes, yeah. I've only just stopped singing it myself.
I love it. So glad I'm recording.
Wait, oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, great.
That's it. There's your new intro.
I'm going to take that little
I can
bit
be the intro.
and we'll put on a loop with a bit of auto-tune.
won't need auto-tune, don't worry about it. It was
So
pitch
tell us
perfect.
what's happening here while we're watching this. There's pineapple that's been grilled.
Yeah, so grilled on the Conroe. So it's got a nice like caramelisation on the outside. It also tenderises it, makes it a little bit juicy. And then we made a lime gel, which we squeeze over the top so everything sticks to it. And then we have basically coconut sugar and desiccated coconut. So it should taste a little bit like a pina colada.
So can I
on
try
a stick.
one?
Yes, mate. Yeah.
Is it hot? Is it really hot?
It will be hot. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's all right. We're doing meat. So we thought we'll do some veg, do some fruit.
That's really good.
It's all right, isn't it?
Okay.
That is lovely.
Pineapple on pizza.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
How many viewers have you got?
I always say, I don't care what you put in your pizza.
I don't mind.
I mean, everything belongs to the pizza. You can have cookie dough pizza. There's pizza bread pizza.
Does it taste good? Yeah. So there you go. Liberate yourselves.
That does taste delicious.
Put pineapple on a pizza.
I was being too nibbly with it.
What do you think?
I was being too nibbly with it. Popped it in my mouth, and it is amazing. Like that is just an explosion in your mouth, isn't it?
Really stopping myself.
We are a family-friendly
from singing
podcast, so I meant that in a family-friendly way. That explosion in my mouth. So yeah, you want to explain what's going on here then? Where do you guys come from today?
Yeah, so I've come to do all the cooking. So Ed's the owner of the business, but it's a company called Chef's Locker. And they specialise in Japanese barbecues, Japanese fuel, Japanese knives, so everything Japanese essentially. So what we're doing is basically showcasing the barbecues, cooking loads and loads of different dishes through the day. So every time you do a lap and you come past, there'll be something different on show. We've done chicken yakitori, we've done chicken katsu curry skewers.
Have you had regular visitors, like they're literally doing laps and just popping in?
They've been quite good.
Changing their appearances and stuff.
Yeah. Hello. Hair up, hair down, glasses on, glasses off. But
some guy with a gaming headset. You haven't seen me before, like, you know. But yeah, so cooking, are you a professional cook? Is this your career?
So I do lots of barbecue schools in a few different places across the UK. We're just trying to get into pop-ups and stuff. I do have a normal job. Work for the NHS in the Monday to Friday, 9 to 5.
Same.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So,
well done to you both.
Yeah. So this is just a hobby that kind of got completely out of control. So that's what barbecue will do to you.
So it's like the food festival, like the glitz and the glamour, the glitter of like, is this what you thought it would be? Is this what you kind of go for?
Yeah, I'm loving it because basically the food that we're producing, everyone's really loving. And again, in the normal boring day job, it's projects, things take a long time. Whereas here, I can make something, I can cook something, and it's done and finished straight away. So it's a nice way to meet people and to instantly get some feedback rather than an 8-month project, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, Japanese cooking and Japanese utilities. Are you learning from this? I mean, what?
Yeah, I think every time you like the barbecue, you will learn something. There's all different principles. Like with the Japanese Conroe style, you want to move coals to one side, so you have what's called direct and indirect grilling. So it gives you a chance to move things around.
So you're the dictator of the heat, basically.
Yeah, so you can't. It's hard to control fire. So what you can do is make zones that allow you to move away from or into the heat, depending on kind of what you're looking for. I mean, some of them have got special racking systems. So again, that allows us to kind of move away from the heat a little bit and control things a little bit
really
better.
cool.
It's very fancy.
It's very nice, yeah. So
Wow.
lots of bits. We've also got stuff in the Hellraiser, so that's kind of a more typical style type of barbecue.
The Hellraiser, and it's big black. It's about as far away from Elmo as you can imagine. It's very not cute, but looks
It's
cool.
not cute, yeah, very rugged. But there's a lamb shoulder in there that's smoking away probably for about 7-8 hours that will need doing. We started that early this morning.
What's the biggest challenge when you come out to an event like this?
I think trying to have some variety, trying to cook something a little bit different, trying to think of what can entice people in, so you're not doing like crazy amounts of food. I mean, you should have come about an hour ago. We did a whole short loin and butchered it up with the butcher's saw. So we literally cut steaks off and threw them straight on
If
the
I'd have known you were
barbecue.
doing steak, I'd have flown in like a parakeet. Honestly, I'd have been right in there.
And for that one, again, you like, how can I present the steak? So we did roast dinner crumpets. So we toasted crumpets, put horseradish sauce on them, crispy potatoes, the beef, and then a bit of rocket on top. So you kind of got all the flavours of a roast dinner, but in something that you can present to people to have a nibble of.
Oh my God!
So you just
guys-
missed that.
But mind you, the pineapple was great. It popped in my mouth. That did. Yeah.
Well, after this, we'll probably do another veggie dish. So we'll probably do charred hispy cabbage with feta cheese and spiced honey. So that's a really nice dish as well, nice and colourful.
Have you come up with a menu? As a team of you?
Yeah, so we've got beef bulgogi later that Mitch put together, and then I think most of it we bounced ideas off each other, but yeah, team effort.
Well, I think you guys are great. Anybody that can just come out and do this. Because you're doing two things at the same time. Number one, you're showing off your culinary skills in front of, Jean-Christophe Novelli's across the way there, and Chris Burt.
It's good, isn't it?
And so you're that kind of like. Has anybody come and had a look? Like,
none of the boys yet.
If I see Sean again, I'll tell him.
Yeah, tell him where about.
I'll say
come say hello.
They're doing pineapples that are like they pop like little submarines of flavour, like in your mouth. Where can they find you? Where can they find the store?
So the store's online, so Chef's Locker. So they're just anywhere online, and on Instagram, I'm Spice Punch. So that's my Instagram handle. Punch of flavour rather than too much spice. But Spice Punch. Give us a follow. Say hello.
I will give you a follow. You can follow me back, and I'll catch up with what you're doing. Are you local or are you?
No, I'm Cambridgeshire based.
Okay.
But happy to come up and support the guys. The Chef's Locker guys look after us, and they've sent us a few things, so it's a nice way of saying thanks back and looking after them. So
sexy cooking, selling traditional Japanese ways of cooking with colour. Brilliant, fantastic. So thank you so much for chatting to us.
No worries.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Right, so this is day one of the food festival finished. Verity, how have you enjoyed this today?
Loved it. It's been so fun. Obviously, I've really enjoyed the music. I just wiggle when I hear music. I can't help myself. And Dirty Rockin' Scoundrels blew my mind a little bit. And all the music's been really good. All the smells. This is just a real nice atmosphere, isn't it?
It really is. As we're standing now, there's thousands of people around us.
Yeah.
Wherever you look, there's people. I remember we came here not long after the pandemic, years ago, obviously, and I just remember looking up that hill thinking, oh my God, that's so many people.
I bet that was a bit daunting.
After everyone, it really was actually. But now I feel like this is we're back to normal.
Yeah.
Everyone's out enjoying themselves. There are people eating food, the people with beer, there's music, there's get your wiggle on. What have we got here?
Wild fries from Wild Street Kitchen.
Wild fries from Wild Street Kitchen. Right, so we're signing off now. This has been the Food Festival Day 1. So thank you, Verity.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you to everybody that spoke to us. And peace out.
See you next time.
Right, so there we have it. We ended the podcast there simply because I thought I was going to come in day 2 and get loads more content, but what we did there is we made a few great icebreakers there for people we're going to speak to in the future. Lots of foodie stuff coming soon on the Shrewsbury Biscuit, I promise you. A quick mention to the charity with the Chef's School Cook-Along tent. I did say I was going to speak to them. I didn't really mention them. It is worth mentioning. It's Self-Help Africa. So all the donations, all the fees that people were paying for in that tent was going towards Self-Help Africa. So if you did pay for a ticket for that, that's what you did. So thank you so much. So to the really important part of this podcast, word up. How do we do then? So you've heard all the dings and the dongs throughout the episode. I did painstakingly go through the audio and add those dings and dongs and counted them as well in sections. And we'll start off with Verity. How did Verity do? So Verity got 14 out of 30, so just under half. And it was a good effort. You could hear Verity was both struggling and really trying at the same time. She was having fun with it as well, which is really good. I did notice though when she knew I was throwing words in during conversations, she'd give a little giggle. I was editing this back. I found that really, really funny. But 46% as a grade is an F, and I can't sneer at that. I got an F on my first try at doing this. All it means is we've got a line there now. So there's a line drawn in the sand, and Verity, I'm sure, will come back at me harder for the next time. Me, what did I get? Well, I got 96%, and that was 29 out of 30. I missed the one word marmoset, and I was kicking myself because I was at the end of it. I was so cocky. I was like, "Yeah, got them all," and then I looked in horror to realise no, I missed one word. But 96%. As a grade is an A, which is a huge improvement from my F last time. I was absolutely on it, and there were a couple of cheeky ones in there, especially with chatting to Steve Oliver and but we did it. It was good fun. It's all for fun. So that's how Word Up ended. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody that spoke to us on that Saturday. It was a really hot day. I'm sorry to Steve the Hungry Guy. I tried to find you, but like we mentioned a couple of times on this podcast, that when a chef is cooking in one place, they move to another place. When they're getting ingredients, they move around. And I was trying to fit everything in as well. I want to get him on the podcast too, as a feature, because he'd be a great person to speak to. There were so many amazing people there that we could have got interviews from. But if you're listening to this and you really, kind of bummed out that we come speak to you, get in touch and we'll get you on the podcast. I really do love speaking to creative people, especially if you can stand up on the stage and do do your thing on stage, cooking and stuff. Tat FB as well. I missed her on stage. Tat, if you're listening to this, I know you're listening regularly. I'm really, really sorry I missed you, because I was saying before we even came to the festival that we should have Tat on stage because she's fantastic. If you're not aware, follow the Cake Tunist on TikTok and Instagram. Absolutely wonderful. I really enjoyed it. I enjoy the food festival every year, and this year did not disappoint. There was something around every corner. And I know it rained on the Sunday, but if I'd have been feeling well enough to be there, I'd have loved that as well, because it adds to it. It adds to the adventure of it all. So thank you to the Shropshire Festivals team for always putting on a great display. You really do knock it out of the park every time, and it's been a pleasure working with you guys, and hopefully I'll see you at the next event. If this is your first time listening to the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast, please give us a follow on our social media. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on LinkedIn, we're on TikTok too. My favourite is Instagram, but wherever you are, wherever you do your social media, please give us a follow, because it really does help. And if you enjoyed this episode, please give it a share too. I'm going to leave you now, but I want to say thank you to everybody that spoke to us. Thank you to Verity, to my amazing wife, and Timmy too. I'm really sorry you didn't get to do your episode, buddy, but next time we'll get that done. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.